So in my last post-game video, which of course was against the Houston Rockets, the game that ended with Amen Thompson grabbing Tyler Herro's jersey and tossing him to the ground. Now, I know a lot of people were critical of Tyler Herro over there. They were saying he was soft for getting ragdolled and not retaliating. But to me, I don't know. I kind of like the maturity and poise that Tyler Herro shown, but maybe that's just the pacifist in me. But anyways, in that post-game video, I showed a ton of praise to Tyler Herro, like I've been doing all season. He should be an all-star. Go vote for him, Heat Nation. But I also said that Tyler Herro deserves more apologies than any Heat player in history because he is proving everybody wrong. But I did get this great comment that I loved from who? Mike Jones, who said, "We weren't wrong about Tyler Herro. His game needed work. He got better. He is untouchable now." Now, I certainly don't agree with that last sentence that he's untouchable. I'm always willing to move anybody if it's for the right move, but I do agree with the first part of this comment that says we weren't wrong about Herro. He needed work. Now, I've always loved Tyler Herro. I was never scared to be critical of him because, like this comment says, there very clearly was some things that Tyler Herro needed to get better at. And because I did point those out and was critical of him at points over the last couple seasons, people thought I was a Tyler Herro hater. I'm not. I have a Tyler Herro bobblehead just out of frame here, so I don't know if that makes me look like a hater or not. But anyways, Herro was always a great player that needed time to work on things, which I think was always a point that people forgot to mention. A lot of Heat fans were talking about Tyler Herro like he was a finished product at 24 years old. That obviously wasn't the case. So while I oftentimes did point out things that he needed to work on, I acknowledged that he was a 24-year-old kid that is nowhere near his eventual prime, whatever that may be. And now we're sitting here like his fifth or sixth year in the season, or sixth year in the league, I believe, where he's clearly taken a massive jump. So in today's video, I actually want to react to another Brady Hawk thread. Of course, shout out to Brady Hawk of 5 Reasons Sports. He posts these great threads on Twitter, these great breakdowns after almost every single game, I believe. And I've reacted to some of his threads in the past. They're always awesome. But this time I wanted to react to his thread about Tyler Herro against the Rockets because it did a great job really pointing out all the areas in which Tyler Herro got better. So we're going to go ahead and read Brady's tweets, and I'm also going to share my own thoughts because all of Heat Nation should see this. They should. So Brady's first tweet says, "All this talk about trying to get to the bottom of this fight, well, let's do it right now, but not the way you think. Quick thread on Tyler Herro's nights and how it frustrated Houston." So I love this intro by Brady because it's true. I mean, unless Tyler Herro said something that really pissed Amen Thompson off, I think Amen was just frustrated. He was getting torched all night. So who was the real winner in this case? I think it was Tyler Herro. But anyways, here's Brady's first tweet. He says, "Here's step 1 of what led to the fight. Hand off to Herro, but the Rockets don't switch. It's Herro versus Thompson. Herro drives by, shoulder into the chest as he recovers. Hard stop instead of driving all the way. Leads to open short jumper." I'd be mad too. So let's watch this play here. Again, you see Amen Thompson straight up right in the grill of Tyler Herro. And look what Herro does, man. In the years past, the players that would frustrate Herro the most defensively was these quick athletic guards because they could kind of hound him. And maybe Herro's handle wasn't great enough these last couple years. Maybe it was his confidence and decision making. But this year, he's not scared of none of that. He wants to smoke. And you see Amen Thompson in his grill here. And what does Tyler Herro do? He does a little jab to the right side to throw Thompson a little bit off his balance. Then is able to drive quickly hard to the left. And my favorite part is Thompson is a little bit bigger. He's a little bit stronger. But Herro uses his shoulder to kind of bump him off him. And it has great poise and touch to use the backboard there. As my guy Tony Fiorentino used to always say back in the day, the backboard has give. Use the backboard. And that's something that not a lot of players do nowadays. So shout out to Tyler Herro for still being able to take advantage of that. But yeah, great bump. The shoulder bump is something that smaller players in particular should learn how to do because it's just the way to create space if you're not as tall or athletic as some of these other players. So this was a great move by Tyler Herro. Moving on, Brady says, "I keep bringing up the fact that previous weaknesses linked to Herro's game are all buried. In this case, Jabari Smith switches on to Tyler here, which is a lengthier, mobile defender, which was never Tyler's go-to. Like I was saying, that's kind of where he always struggles. A lot of times in years past, people said Tyler Herro would hide behind a screen. He would spam a Bam Adebayo screen over and over until he got an open shot. But not in this case. As Brady says, he doesn't look for his screen. He attacks him. Nasty left-hand scoop off the glass. So if you see this play right here, you're looking at Tyler Herro again, curling off the top of the key. There's a little bit of a hesitation at the top of the key. That's just enough to be able to get him a step over Jabari Smith. And then obviously, Jabari Smith is a lot taller. He's 6'10", very good defender. So how do you combat that in this case? You shoulder or you use your shoulder to kind of create space between the defender and the ball. And that's what Tyler Herro does by going to his left hand here, and also has to scoop it up very high off the glass in order to get it over Jabari Smith. So this is just a super acrobatic finish that Tyler Herro makes look easy, but it's not. And it was absolutely necessary to use that angle on the backboard to get that shot over Jabari Smith. And this is just an incredible play, man. And I try to tell people all the time that I hoop with, work on your left hand. It's something I pride myself in. As a righty, I've spent many years developing my left hand, and that's helped my game a lot. I'm not a very athletic player myself. I'm only 5'10". A lot of guys are bigger than me. But having that left hand is something that can keep the defense honest. It can keep them guessing. And I use it to create an advantage when trying to score. Whether it's on the drive, whether it's in the post, I have these athletic defenders that can sort of stop me from doing what I want to do. But because I have that left hand to go to, it does become a lot more unstoppable, or I guess a lot more difficult to guard. And obviously, Tyler Herro's left hand is way better than mine. I'm not comparing my left hand to Herro's, but because he can go to that left hand, it just makes him such a better finisher at the rim. And honestly, finishing at the rim is something he struggled with in the last couple years. So it's nice to see him just really improve that left hand this season. Moving on, Brady says, here's step 2 of I'd be mad too. When it comes to the Rockets defense, Heat have numbers. Jovic goes to Herro, and it seems the advantage is gone. He fake kicks to Burks trailing. Brooks bites. Then he has an open reverse layup. Just a nasty move. He's just hooping and reacting now. This is probably the most beautiful play of the game for Tyler Herro. Catches the ball in what's a 3-on-3 kind of break for the Miami Heat, in which the Heat have been terrible on breaks all year. But Alec Burks does a great job running the lane, spacing the floor. And then Dylan Brooks, man, as much as an annoying pest as he is, he's a good defender. And Tyler Herro just shakes him out of his shoes here with a beautiful pass. And then, of course, parks any kind of shot blocking that Brooks might have. Parks it under the rim, goes to that beautiful reverse, and just a great finish this time, as Van Fleet is way too small to contest. And even if Van Fleet wants to, he can't, because Jovic is wide open in the corner. And the way Jovic has been sniping, you gotta kind of guard him out there too. You can't fully go off of him. Next, Brady Hawk says his decision-making has seen a massive leap. He's not just a passer, or not just as a passer, but as a scorer. Bam and Love gagging. Oh, gagging. Whoa, Freudian slip. What the hell is on my mind? Bam and Love lagging behind in backcourt early in shot clock, but Tyler doesn't care. He sees an advantage. Heads into a cross on Van Fleet. Late help. Easy float off the glass. Tyler Herro is a great rebounder, especially for his position. Obviously, that's beneficial because he can get the rebound and go. And in this case, he kind of sees Van Fleet there out of position, backpedaling a little bit. Is just able to blow right past him. And I like that Tyler Herro is taking advantage of these players that are not great defenders, because for so many years, that's what players did to him. They would hunt him. And now we're seeing Tyler Herro hunt guys like Fred Van Fleet, who aren't the best defenders. He sees Şengün is running the lane, and Şengün is not a great defender. He's not an elite shot blocker, so he knows there's not a lot of rim deterrence there. So that's why he sees the advantage. He tags, and once again, off the glass, just that's difficult to do. And the player that could take advantage of the glass, it just makes you such a lethal scorer. Look at Kyrie Irving. Part of the reason he's such a great finisher at the rim is because he's always open when he attacks, because he knows how to use the backboard. And obviously, Tyler Herro goes to his signature floater in this case. Just an absolutely beautiful drive. Moving on, Brady Hawk says, so here's when things start to get fun. The Herro-Jovic Ware 3-man pairing is real. That's very true. Obviously, the chemistry between Herro and Ware has been awesome. Herro has said that he loves playing with Ware. And then just having Jovic and Ware come off the bench together, having all that size inject into the game at once has just been awesome. But there's a mid-post insert to Jovic. Ware flare screens for Herro. Back screen, weak side, not there. So Ware re-screens into a reversal for Tyler. Jovic right into the pocket for the Tyler pull-up three. So they give Jovic his post position. He's been a better post player of late. We've been seeing him take advantage of smaller mismatches and back guys down. In this case, he doesn't necessarily have a mismatch. He has Jabari Smith on him, but because he's still been able to operate in the post, they give the ball to Jovic and sort of clear out for him. You see Ware screen for a Herro, and then they both kind of clear out as Ware re-screens. Tyler comes right back to the ball just beautifully, and then has to pull the quick three. Because when a guy is posting up, if you're the teammates of the guy posting up, I guess, without the ball, you want to give the guy in post position space so you don't bring your defender towards them. So in this case, as Tyler Herro is curling back to the ball, you have to shoot this right away so a men can't sort of disrupt the short passing lane that's there as you're coming to ball. So that's why Tyler Herro has to pull right away as fading to his left. But fortunately, he's such an incredible shooter. It doesn't matter if his base is set. As long as the top half of his body is squared up, that's really all he needs to cast a shot. And this was just a beautiful, quick release here before Thompson even has a chance to recover. And then Khalil Ware just playing awesome off ball with the back-to-back screens here. That's great for the young kid. Next we got, so now we start seeing Herro Ware two-man game. They want to put Adams into action and see how they play it. Adams blitzes. Tyler gets the ball out early for the pocket pass, and late help for Ware as he converts the up and under layup. So this is another case of them blitzing Herro. We saw Houston have a big, I guess, their game plan was to blitz Herro all game. Don't let him get cooking. You see this time they're essentially sending a double team from 25 to 30 feet from the hoop with Aaron Holiday on him. And then, of course, Adams stepping up. In the second that Adams steps up, Ware does a beautiful roll. And then Tyler Herro finds him right away. I mean, look where Ware is when Tyler starts his bounce pass. Ware is still behind the three-point line. But immediately Tyler sees the read and he's able to drop that bounce pass right into a cutting Khalil Ware right there. And Ware is so strong, so tall and athletic, he doesn't need to take a dribble. He doesn't need to do anything. He catches the ball right. Look, no dribbles as he cuts from the three-point line and is able just to take his 1-2 and then go right up for the up and under. And you were able to take advantage of having more size this time because Ware is bigger than the help that was in the paint, which looks like, who is that? Is that Jalen Green in there and Amen Thompson? Yeah. So this was a beautiful read from Tyler Herro. Saw it right away and just absolutely read it or executed it to perfection. Next play down, it's the same play call, except watch the defensive setup this time. They're going to make sure the help is there. So Brooks pulls over early, cross by Tyler into screen. The Rockets blitz once again. Brooks has to contain Tyler and Jovic. Easy lob to Ware. Again, same thing this play as Brady was just saying. But this time what I want to note is look when Tyler picks the ball up to pass this ball. Here he is right here as Holiday's coming, and then Adams comes up for the blitz. Tyler Herro reads this right away. He's just processing the game at such a different speed because he picks up his dribble right here. And look where Ware is at. Ware doesn't even have a foot in the paint by the time Tyler Herro starts this lob pass. So you know how difficult it is to do a pinpoint lob pass when a guy's not even in the paint yet? And it's just absolutely executed perfectly as Herro puts it right here, right in Ware's the easiest catch radius for Ware to go up and get it. And obviously it helps to finally play an athletic 7-footer. Both of those certainly help there. So just a beautiful play by Tyler Herro, reading the game at such a different level than last year. And that's been one of the biggest improvements in his game. Shortly after, Adams is out the game, but they still go to a Herro Ware pick and roll. Norma blitzing, so Ware slips and Herro bolts to the middle of the floor. Past any help at the nail. Easy floater for Şengün. Once again, just reacting. You see Holiday there playing up tight on him, but Herro's just too quick, too good a speed. And when you have a floater like that, they call that the giant killer. We've heard that with Tony Parker and many other small guards back in the day. Not that Herro is that small. He's 6'4", 6'5", but it does help to have that because when you have a 7-footer lurking in the paint like Şengün is, although Şengün's not a great shot blocker, he still is 7 foot and he's camped in the paint. But he really has no chance to block this Herro floater as Herro just puts it up super, super high. No hesitation in his game. This was a big shot too, man. It cut the lead to 1. So absolutely carried the Heat in this stretch of game. Brady goes on to say, we talked often about how Tyler has gotten away from the mid-range jumpers. Well, unless it's fourth quarter closing time. First one is just finding open space against a packed paint. Nice step back. Second is same shot from a few nights ago, the one Herro had versus the Magic, in a motion to his right. So I want to talk about the first part of this tweet, though, real quick. That's a great point. When you talk about late games, especially defenses late in games, they really tighten up. You're not going to get as much open threes or stuff at the rim unless you're the Miami Heat. They seem to fall apart defensively at times in the clutch. But anyways, defenses tighten up. One of the I guess I was going to say easiest spots to get to. It's not really easy to get to the mid-range, but one of the shots that you know the defense is more willing to give up is that mid-range shot. So having a guy that can get to that zone is so critical for late game execution. I mean, if you talk about some of the clutchest players in the league, the two guys on the Kings, DeMar DeRozan, De'Aaron Fox, even Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's, those guys love to operate in the mid-range. And that's where they do a lot of their damage late in games because the defense is trying not to give up stuff at the rim or give up threes. So that's why Tyler Herro is saying, okay, I'm changing my shot diet for the first 40 minutes of the game because analytics say I should shoot threes and layups. He's doing that. But then when the defense is tighten up late, he's still able to get to that mid-range shot, and he's so reliable in that area that it's been huge for the Heat this year in clutch time. So we'll kind of go into the video right here where they're putting Dillon Brooks on Herro. They're putting their best defender on him. But Tyler does that little jump stop in the mid-range. And, of course, because he's now pretty decent at driving the ball, he was able to get that shot up. And then this one right here was essentially the same shot that we saw versus Orlando, where he drove right, had Van Fleet on him, saw the mismatch, and pulled up right away for what would essentially be the game winner, right? Put the Heat up one with just under 2 minutes to go. So a couple of beautiful looks in the mid-range for Tyler Herro, and that's why he has a chance to win Clutch Player of the Year because he is one of the best clutch players in the year. And although the rest of the Heat offense in the fourth quarter hasn't been great at times this year, Tyler Herro certainly has been a guy that could be relied upon. And then Brady Hawk closes out his thread by saying, in all, he was carving this defense up all night on the ball as a scorer and a passer. Defense threw all coverages at him. So, yeah, I'd be mad too. Anyways, that's really all I got to say for this video, man. I just kind of wanted to, we've been talking all year about how Tyler Herro has really improved his game, but we haven't really dove too deep into why. And I saw this thread and I thought last game was a great breakdown of how he's gotten better with regards to his IQ, with regards to his processing speed of the game, with regards to his shot selection, with regards of getting to his spots, with regards to finishing, literally everything. His vision, facilitating, that's the same thing, probably. It's everything. Tyler Herro's gotten better at everything, and that's why he will be an all-star this season. I guess it's fitting. This video is going up on New Year's Eve because one of his best shots ever was on New Year's Eve. If y'all remember, like the half-court buzzer beater he had versus the Jazz, a year or two ago. So shout out to Tyler Herro, man. Hopefully the rest of the Heat can kind of get it together and go on a run here because with Tyler playing at this level, if you get Jimmy and Bam playing at the best of their capabilities, he got a scary team. So make sure y'all like and subscribe because I'm less than 100 subs away from 6K, y'all, which is crazy. So I greatly appreciate all the support. Leave your comments down below. Let me know if your opinion on Tyler Herro has changed from the end of last season to now. I'll be very curious to hear what y'all think. But that's all I got to say. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out, y'all.
Look, pull up in your city tryna get that dead face. Do it on my own, I don't need no dead weight. Had to kill him off, yeah, I need a head space. You know this homegrown bitch don't offend me.